whatever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
What is up, everybody? The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building. Here to get that money, 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 money. What's up, man? How you doing?
How we doing today, Parlay? How we doing today?
Man, I'm tired right now, but let's go, man. We got a show to do. You know I get ready for a show. Hey, I'm a little disappointed, though. MLB is, just decided to play all their games during the day today.
Yeah, I got played on that Pirates game, bro. I had the Pirates and the Yankees money line, and the Yankees crushed, but the Pirates, they were up 5-1 and they lost the game 7-6, bro. You can't make it up.
Dang, I saw them up 5-1. I was like, dang, I should have put that in. Oh, glad I didn't.
Yeah, I got
I did see the Braves won today. That was pretty nice.
Word. Nah, man, but yeah, all the baseball games were early today, man. It was pretty brutal on that Pirates beat. It was a bad beat, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was painful. But before that, the past couple of days, we've actually been on a kind of a little hot streak going on, to be honest with you. Yesterday, I hit the Cardinals plus money and the Twins together plus 222. That was a nice little smack. Also, the day before, we recorded AJ Wilson double-double and the Sparks at plus 218 with the boost. Shout out to WWEA. And we hit the Phillies and the Brewers, both money line plus 180. So we was kind of cooking.
Nice. Yeah, I had 3-leg parlays, and the third leg cooked me a couple times this week.
I'm
But
sticking to 2 recently, bruh.
yeah, last night I did a 4-legger, and it did win. So that was,
Okay.
but that was on the NBA. Do you want to know what that is, or do you want to wait for that one?
Which one was your play for today?
No, my play last night.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Yeah, we in the recap.
All right. Derrick Jones, 9.5 points and assists. Luka Doncic, over 25 points. Kyrie Irving hit this in the first half, over 25 points, rebounds, and assists. And then the Mavericks plus 6 at 1 hour.
Okay, so you was cooking. Okay.
I was cooking. Plus
Yeah,
3.
but I'm not gonna lie. I did have the Panthers and the Timberwolves money line last night, and I did not hit the Timberwolves money line, but the Panthers hit, which led me to my strategy for tonight, which I'll get into later.
Nice. Yeah, I made mine live on a space, and no one took it with me, but, hey, it was cooking.
You're like, I gave him the free game.
It was free.
No, let me pull this back up. Where is this at? Because I did want to ask you. So, you know how people be betting on awards, right? Do you bet on NBA awards at all?
I did not this year.
Have you in the past?
No, but I wanted to take Anthony Edwards to win MVP, but they closed it on my
Oh,
book.
for the playoffs?
Yeah.
No, the reason I was asking is I just hate how some of these voters vote. Did you see how there was one voter that voted Sabonis, first team All NBA, voted him, first team All Defense, voted him third in Defensive Player of the Year?
Wonder who that was. Who's from the Kings organization?
Nah, bro. I think it was a Spanish reporter because he used to play in Spain.
Dang, I figured it was like Chris Webber or something being a homer.
That would have been That would have been funny. That would have been funny if it was Chris Webber.
Who's being a homer out here right now? Who's being a homer? Like what?
No, but just to give a quick recap overall yesterday on the MLB, I bet on the first 2 games of the day, so those both hit in the early. Well, not the first 2. I bet on the first game and the third game because the Cardinals technically had to finish their game from the day before and then play a second game. So I bet on the early games on the slate. And then did I double back in the afternoon? I'm trying to double check. I don't think I did on the baseball. No, the main double back in the afternoon for me was the hockey and the basketball that I missed. But I didn't double back in the afternoon on either of these. I don't think. Mm-mm. But I will say, the Rangers when they're pitching with I mean not the Rangers, uh, the Phillies when they're pitching with Ranger Suarez is a lock.
I like it.
Lock.
I will
You know,
say your lock last night in hockey was pretty good. Panthers.
yeah, yeah, bro. I was, you know me, I was, and it was a good line too. Like I hit a good line that like I just sold
There's
on
a
that
lot of
get.
money on them too.
I hit a good line, bro. Because the line, I hit it before the line moved. So it's just like, all right, bro. Because it was like either like 110 or 115, and then it moved like to 115, 120 ish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I took it at I think 115.
yeah, bro. The Panthers, we can cover that game right now. Yeah, 3-0 shutout of the Rangers at home in the first on the road in the game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. I've been saying it's gonna be Panther Stars ever since we got these matchups of these two teams. I'm
Fans,
taking the Oilers tonight, which I'll explain why later. I know I just exposed my pick, but I'll explain why I'm taking the Oilers later. But the Stars should still win the series theoretically.
taking the Oilers.
I'll explain why later. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
someone else has the Oilers.
That's someone else that you're talking about. Actually, that's the one sport he's semi decent in, so I'm not really too worried about that.
Well, I also saw that an article that said to take the Oilers to win Game One, but Dallas to win the series.
That's what I just said. Exactly. Yeah, because Dallas has dropped both game ones in this playoff so far. They'll drop their game one. Right. If we're just gonna get into it, we'll get into it. Dun 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 dun. Welcome to the Casa Hockey Corner, man. All right, man. So breaking it down, you have the Edmonton Oilers going on the road to play the Stars. The Stars have dropped both game ones at home this year as the one seed in the West. They lost to Colorado in overtime. They also lost to Vegas in game one of their first round series. Playing Edmonton, it's not that Edmonton is like insane good. I mean, they are offensively, but their goaltending just won't match up for the series long term. But they could, and definitely should be able to steal game one potentially. I mean, they did it, if I'm not mistaken, in the I don't know if they stole game one. They stole one of the games in Vancouver, on the road in Vancouver. So it's something they've shown that they're able to do. They just have to do it again. And if they're able to do that again, they're gonna have a nice series flip in the home ice advantage if they're able to maintain that and if they win their home ice games. But that being said, I don't think that's gonna happen. The Stars should win the series. But I think Edmonton will win Game One. The Stars have a trend of dropping Game One. They've been really good on the road this year, though. They've been very good on the road, but they've dropped games at home really weird. They dropped Game 5 to Colorado at home too, just like they dropped Game 1, and then they did the same thing versus Vegas. They're like, hold up, like 2-2, like if I'm doing the math, like 4-2 maybe, or like something like 3-1, 3. I don't know, but no, wait, hold up. No. They dropped Game 6 to Vegas, so they went 7 with Dallas. My bad. I had to think in my head. No, yeah. Sorry about that, but Dallas has been showing the main point of the stat is there's been at least 3-4 games that Dallas has dropped at home this playoffs already so far. So it would not be a surprise to see them drop this one as well.
I like it. I want to see if I can actually.
I took the Oilers at plus 105. I don't think they moved. I think they're still there.
Yeah, I'm not touching the Oilers, but I was gonna see if I could take the first game, the prop that I was talking about.
You know the Oilers have to win the first game for that prop to hit parlay.
Yeah, but I would rather the better odds with the end part.
I'm weak.
Yeah, I can't bet. But that's only a hockey game tonight, right?
Correct. Yeah, and we can't cover tomorrow's night's game for Game 2 versus the Rangers and look at the line movement later today, but later in the show. But that is my only pick that I got for the hockey tonight. I'm looking at Edmonton. I have them in two separate plays. I have them plus 1.5 in a spread play with another play I'm gonna give later, as well as I have the money line by itself as a straight.
And Florida might win again.
Bro, the finals should be Florida and Dallas, and Florida might win a cup. That's my opinion. If you're gonna bet any four of the teams to win a cup, probably Florida. My opinion. I mean, Dallas is nice. Don't get me wrong. They're very good, and they've beaten the last two Stanley Cup champions in the playoffs, so they're very good. But the Florida team, they just grind you out, man. They play dirty, man. I hate to say it, but it's in a good way, man. They do. Like they grind you out. They're gonna hit you and check you, and they play playoff hockey. And they're not gonna burn out and crash out like they did last year, hustling to get into the playoffs as the 8 seed, and then going 6 games, 7 games, and 6 games, 7 games, 6 games, and then I think they swept Carolina. But yeah, they played a lot of hockey to get to where they had to get, and played a lot of tough hockey. I'm not saying they have it now, but I mean the Bruins series was tough, but they ended up playing pretty well in that one. And in this series that they had before that was the Lightning series, and they went 5 games with the Lightning and absolutely handled them. So if they make quick work of the Rangers, the Panthers are definitely my favorites to win the cup. Sure.
I like it. Panthers to win it.
It's
But let
starting to
me.
shape up like it.
Oh, I like that. I was gonna ask you about an NBA play, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
I do have an NBA play that I'm gonna get to in a little bit, but
Oh, I got a parlay. That's it.
yeah, it's a parlay. That's what I have parlayed with Edmonton plus 1.5.
No, I got
I took the
TJ.
Pacers spread.
Dang, you did.
Yep, yep. I feel it tonight.
All right. I got TJ McConnell over 4.5 assists. Obi Toppin 8 points, and
They gotta get him on the floor, bruh. That's part of the reason they didn't win game one. They were asking T.J. McConnell to guard like Jalen Brown or something crazy, or
I
no, it
think
was Nemhard. It was Nemhard.
I think he'll have a good game. He had a phenomenal series last series,
You mean versus the Knicks? Yeah, it was his old team though. He was trying to get his get back.
and then I got Drew Holiday over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
He balled out game one. He had like 20 something.
Yeah, we'll see if he can continue it.
But no, yeah. The only thing I have is Pacers
That's
plus.
yeah, the projections, dude.
Facts, facts. Okay, okay, okay. No, yeah, I got Pacers plus 8.5 with the Oilers plus 1.5 together at plus 116, and then I got the Oilers money line at plus 105.
Interesting.
I might
Yeah.
bet some WNBA if I like it.
Who are you gonna take?
Ooh, games are starting to get locked. Never mind. They just locked up the Connecticut game on my book. That Phoenix game spread moved too much. The Liberty is 16. Jeez, might not be a night for me.
Right, that 16's a lot. I can't believe the Fever covered last night.
Did you bet against them?
Yeah, I did.
That's been our go-to chat for all y'all, man. We've been betting against the Fever like no one's business. I'm always checking the phones, man. It's right here. I'm always checking the lines, checking the score, checking the games, especially when we do an evening podcast because there's going to be a chance there's more games on while we're doing our podcast. Like, prime example. If a big sweat right now, I didn't bet it, but if anyone who is betting it, there's probably a big sweat on the Rockies versus the Athletics right now. Automatically 11th, and it's 9-9. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is.
crazy.
It's 9-9.
Finally. Yeah, in the 11th inning.
That's wild.
Tch.
I'm gonna pick up a long chop parlay for basketball. Never mind.
God.
Yeah, never mind.
It's a slow night for bets. I mean, we're getting towards the summer here, and that's when it's really going to be baseball, and then we're going to have some action for you guys during the Euro tournaments. We're going to start previewing more UFC, start coming up and all that, but there's not really a whole lot of action right now.
We got the Olympics too.
We do have the Olympics to bet on with some action, yeah. But no, the next big UFC card is next week, which we're going to give you guys coverage of that through the week because there's a couple big fights on there, most definitely. They got Kevin Holland on the card. He's already coming back and fighting. Okay. Okay. Oh, and he moved back up to middleweight. Oh, Kevin Holland's kind of nice at middleweight. I can't lie. He's not like crazy good, but he can fight. He can make the weight, and he's a little like heavier, so he's like not as I don't know how to describe it. Just when he's at middleweight, he doesn't move as fast, but he also is able to like really get when he grabs them, chokes them, hits them, all that type of stuff.
Okay. What do you think about the over under tonight in the Pacers?
It went over last time, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm not sure. Let me look. Yeah, it did. Big time.
Yeah, it opened at like 225 and moved. It's moving around there. Did it go down or up? For on your shit,
Up
it went up.
226. It was at 225. Or wait, let me make sure. It was at 224 and a half. And now it's at 225 and a half.
Jeez. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it makes the most sense, especially with a team like Indiana playing. They literally push the pace, man. That's what their thing is.
Why is Tyrese Halliburton only at 12 and a half rebounds and assists?
Because he hasn't been passing the ball as much.
Yeah, you're right. But
He's taking more shots.
how many times has he hit this? Oh, only twice in the past 5 games.
In the postseason, he's only averaging 8 assists, but he's also like, he's playing kind of hurt.
He's averaging 8 assists.
Yeah.
Mm. I think he might have some assists tonight. He can get 8.
Okay. Okay. You think he can get 8?
How many rebounds can he get? Can he get,
I don't think he'd be rebounding in the playoffs that much.
can he get 4 rebounds?
I'm not. I wouldn't take the. I wouldn't be baited. He could definitely hit it. Don't get me wrong, but I just wouldn't be baited.
How am I getting baited?
Because, for example, with these Halliburton games, if he's going to score 35, he's not going to be rebounding. He's barely going to be passing, and that does happen from time to time in these series when he really starts cooking.
Isaiah Jackson
Isaiah Jackson, he gets minutes.
over 2.5 points.
That's my point. Will he get minutes? Because look at his minutes in the playoffs. They're like fluctuated.
Ooh, Peyton Pritchard over 7.5 points.
Maybe, but I don't know how many minutes. I don't watch enough of his time on the Celtics when he's playing the game.
I always see people taking his shit.
That might not be too bad, yeah.
They'll live bet it too. I mean, like, dude, they're always taking 7.5, not that much. They projected 9.7. Might make a Peyton Pritchard parlay. Let me check something. Derek White over 2.5 threes.
That could definitely happen. Derek White does have a clip when he's in the playoffs and he feels like shooting it, and like he's taking step back threes and all that stuff. Like I could definitely see it coming. I wouldn't be surprised.
3.5. I got 3. You can get 3.
I think he can hit it for sure. Now Tatum, it just depends on what Tatum shows up. If Tatum shows up in attack mode, then some Boston player props might not hit. If Tatum does not show up in attack mode, all the other players' props should hopefully hit.
Let me see what Tatum's projected.
Because Tatum did ball out game 1, I gotta give him credit. He didn't ball out when it mattered. I mean, let me rephrase this. He was selling the game in the fourth quarter in the beginning of overtime until the second half of OT. He took over. He took over the second half of OT, started his own little mini scoring run. But in that span of the final like 4 minutes, first 2.5 minutes of OT, final 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, Tatum
Yeah.
was playing good defense, but he wasn't helping the team offensively that much. He wasn't. He maybe got like one, but he was messing up, bro. It was not. It was not doing good.
I'm cooking something up right now.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what you cook. Let's see what you cook.
I'm cooking something. Sorry.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna do a quick review of yesterday for the NBA overall on the game. It was a great game. We had a 3-point game. I didn't get to see the whole game. I did catch it in the morning though, and whew, man, that was some good hoops. The T Wolves was up most of the game, but they just locked in the Mavs at the end. Luca had his own personal run to take over at the end of the game. Kyrie was keeping them in the game throughout the game. Luca and Kyrie balled out. They hooped last night. And those additions of Lively
Yeah, they did.
and yeah, Luca and Kyrie hooped last night. And the additions of Lively, Gafford, was PJ Washington. They had Derrick Jones Jr. for a couple seasons now, but bruh, I don't know, man. It's just the T Wolves. They were definitely gassed after the David Stern game of Game 7, but uh, since they should have won that game, bro. They should have won that game, but they gassed out. That's literally the only thing that makes sense. Ant lost his legs at the end of the game. He called out Kyrie. He couldn't guard Kyrie. That's what happens. You call out Kyrie, one of the best ball handlers in the league and the best rim driving to the rim in the league. Yeah, brother, you're gonna have some problems.
Literally.
Did you have any thoughts on that game last night?
Mm, I was right on who won.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, all right. So I got. What do you think about this? Pacers +9. Peyton Pritchard over 7.5. Three threes from Derek White. 2 threes from Tatum. 22 points, rebounds, and assists from Holiday, and 4.5 assists from McConnell.
So what you were just cooking up earlier, right? It was McConnell assist, Derek White threes.
Not Derek White threes wasn't in it, but
Oh damn, you killed brother Derek White. He.
I ain't feel shit. I'm about to add one more thing with you.
Hell yeah.
You think Pascal Siakam can get 1 3?
Yeah, but like I'm gonna be honest with you, that's one of the things I've noticed during the Pacers games. He is broke from behind the arc. He can maybe get one, but he does not have a good three right now. It's not hitting. But I mean, I also saw him hit one in the game I'm talking about specifically. I saw a couple games, but the one that really stuck out to me, I kept seeing him just brick threes, and then he finally made one in like the third or fourth quarter. But Pascal is probably of a good scorer though. So if you're gonna go, let me double check. How many did he have last game? This ain't the Knicks. They're on him. Oh, Siakam had 24 last game, bro. Siakam points is always free sometimes, bro. 20 plus.
21?
What is his over 21?
Oh, I found 20. Should I take
If you
20 or
if you can
18?
get 20, you can get 18.
Yeah.
How much? What's the odds of 18?
285.
What's the odds of 20?
180.
That's usually what they're at. Take that. Yeah.
All right.
He's been getting better throughout the playoffs at scoring. He's not better at shooting threes. He's getting better at scoring.
All right. That's a pretty big lotto. Plus 3,400.
Okay.
Man, there's not much more really.
It's a dead night, man.
The spread just went down to 8.5. So that's good. Right
I'm
after
not gonna overreact. 'Cause remember the last time I did this on the show? I did all this celebrating for nothing, and it didn't even matter. So I'm just gonna fist pump.
yeah, and you talk for like 30 minutes about it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna fist pump. One for the good guys, man. One for the good guys. Woo! One for the good guys. Nah, but I did want to cover. Pull up the odds right now for me if you can on Florida and the Rangers game too. How the odd movement looked.
Oh, it's like 113 to 115. I was already looking at it.
Oh, it's moving.
Like barely, but yeah.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
They have
So a little bit, tiny bit of money came in on the Rangers.
no other way.
Oh, tiny bit of money came in on the Panthers. Okay, okay, okay.
On the spread.
For them to win by. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, for them to cover. I mean, my bad.
Yeah, on the puck line. Because it's yeah, now it's 114 or it's 115. But, oh, now it's 150. It depends what book you're on.
Oh, the spread. They're -1.5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I honestly it's just not a good matchup for the Rangers, bro. I know they're your team, but they not a good matchup for them.
Made it this far. Who cares?
Haven't won a cup since 1994. Come on now.
We're young.
You know the last time the Capitals won a cup in their shit? 2018.
Yeah,
Stop it.
you guys are pretty old then.
Stop
We
it.
got time. We have time.
Oh yeah, but we cashed in on the window. That's the difference.
We were close.
Yeah.
Games.
Oh my goodness. Ah, it's really, really just not a good slate today. We can preview if you want to look into. It's really not. I'm being honest with you guys. It's not. I mean, you can bet the Orioles tonight if you want, but they don't even have good movement as a -240 favorite, so you shouldn't.
I think a good bet would be the LA or the Sparks
I'm not gonna lie, brother. That
tomorrow.
Sparks game. Are you looking at tomorrow?
Yeah,
Oh, because of who they're playing.
yeah,
You think but you see who's favored, right?
yeah. I know. Why?
Where did they get their first win?
I think Cameron Brink blocks Kalen Clark.
Bro, so you remember I told you I cashed betting on the Sparks over the week, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Bro, so I didn't even tell you I put in a WNBA bet because I wasn't
Did
even
you see
paying
her
attention.
get messed up?
Bro, I watched the game. It's on my local TV. They played DC. You talking about on the game-winning block that she had?
Yeah, they elbowed her right before.
Yeah,
Karma's
and then that girl got locked down.
down. Elbowed her. Dude, they're dirty in the WNBA to these youngins. I'm gonna be honest, they don't care.
Bro,
They're
I'm gonna be honest with you.
battle
I'm gonna
bullying.
be honest with you though. Like, what are they supposed to do? They're pros.
A lot different than the NBA now.
But it's a different game.
It's like older NBA. I think some old heads would really like it if they just sat down and watched it instead of worrying about if there's women playing or not. Just watch it.
I mean, it's a great game. Yeah, it's a great game.
It's actually good basketball.
Very
It's a lot
good.
better than the NBA.
It's more fundamental for sure. Absolutely.
That's
Because
all.
you have to run fundamental basketball in some of those situations.
It's cleaner too.
Yeah, it's more team oriented. Most def.
But like I don't know, there's a lot more emotion too, obviously. But
Bro, it's a great game, and now it's finally starting to grow, which I'm happy for it. It's good.
it's funny that they're like she's supposed to take over the league, and she's just getting bullied 0-5.
She's a rookie, bro. What do they
Hey,
expect?
we just getting ready for the next first round pick, bro. That's all it is.
They drafted first the year before with Aaliyah Boston. Like they're getting
No,
generational players.
we're gonna get big three.
Paige, you're gonna get Paige.
We're gonna get big three. I don't care who
Pa-
it is.
I think Paige would be the number one pick next year, obviously.
We'll see. Is that the girl from Recon?
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that. That'd be
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. She a hooper. She a hooper. But yeah, that'd be solid for them. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see.
They need to get rid of the vets on the team. Ones that are like being mean to Caitlyn.
Oh my gosh, don't be like that. Are you serious? Parlay's one of those people, guys.
You see some of it, bro? Fucking annoying.
Parlay's one of those people, man.
Just watch it. It's annoying. They like won't pass her the ball, and they're like, "Oh,
They're playing a team sport.
thanks for showing up." Bro,
She's getting doubled half the time.
they're so petty. You didn't see that? She showed up late to the post.
It was a joke, Parlay. It was a joke.
It's not a joke.
Oh my gosh. I did see it, and they laughed about it.
I don't know.
Man, y'all people be tripping on the internet, bro. Y'all need to go touch some grass. I love you, Parlay.
It's a shot.
That's crazy, man. They don't. It's not that deep, in my opinion, bro. It's really not. People just need to enjoy the sport and let it grow.
Oh man, I just checked the group chat. And I had to double look.
Ay, bro. I digress.
What else you got for tonight?
I mean, it's quite slate on this Thursday. We can preview some of tomorrow's MLB games if you want.
I guess let's look at them.
Let's take a look. Oh, your Braves play first thing on the slate.
Yeah, there's no things on it though. Nothing's on it.
You don't got to play Paul Skeens, but there's no real line out for that game yet, so I'll wait on that. All right, so I don't see it, but couple games
there's no line out.
Couple games to look at. Dodgers got Paxton on the mound versus a iffy Reds team. They're on the road, but still could be a solid shout, even though they're on the road with the Dodgers in that game. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle comes and does nasty things to the Nationals tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you there either. Ooh. Can't bet on the Brew Crew. They're playing Cutter Crawford, and the Red Sox are actually scrappy. So no Brew Crew leans tomorrow, in my opinion.
You sure?
Personally, because Cutter Crawford can pitch.
I like where the money's at.
We'll see how it moves into tomorrow. Oh, you know what tomorrow is? Shot a day. We're taking the Cubs.
Let's see.
They're pitching. Yeah, that's another lock. Him and Ranger, when they're both pitching, the Phillies whenever Ranger pitching, and the Cubs whenever Shada pitching, locks.
I don't know.
You don't like the movement on the money?
No, not at all.
You trying to bet on You trying to bet on Miles McCalkis, who gives up all them hits?
No, I'm trying to stay off.
I might have to do it anyways. I'm sorry, brother. One for the good guys. It's shot a day, man. He's gonna lose eventually, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he'll lose eventually.
Oh yeah, it's huge. Darvish back this year, his numbers are looking solid. Yeah, Hugh Darvish might be back. They playing the Yankees at home tomorrow. The Dodgers.
Yeah.
I mean the Padres.
Hugh's good. He's got one loss, right?
Yeah, they're playing the Yankees at home tomorrow. So the Yankees got to travel because they were just playing today. Yeah, that's a terrible turnaround. That means they just had to hop on the plane tonight, probably. Oh wait, never. Yeah. And they're flying cross country. That's something to look at. They might drop game one of that series. They're flying cross country, back to back.
They gain hours though, right?
You're absolutely not wrong. I'm just saying like the jet lag flying on the plane across country within the same day. They just played a day game today. They played the day game probably then flew.
Nah, I got you.
So I was just thinking accounting for that. But besides that, those are some of the leans I was looking at for tomorrow's MLB slate. And then for the NBA, I do think that the Wolves will bounce back and get game 2 at home. If they don't, they're in trouble. The line's already starting to move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Wolves are probably going to be the one tomorrow at home.
Definitely.
We already covered the NHL for tomorrow, so shit. I don't got anything else. You parlay?
Nah, man, not at all.
Sorry about that. It's a little slow burn for us today on the Thursday, but we're going to be coming back heavy next week with UFC 302 coverage. We'll have boxing, Matchroom versus Queensberry 5 vs 5 card that we'll have to cover as well. So there's a lot of combat sports coming that I'll have to throw at you. And Parlay's going to hit the alley-oop. And we also got tons of stuff to look at in terms of playoffs continuing, MLB continuing. We're going to even look at the Champions League final odds. We're going to look at all these types of things. So it's going to be a great week loaded up for y'all next week. We'll be back here again on Monday for y'all. With that being said, I'm Matt. That's Parlay Joe.
That's Matt, though.
And we the Gritty Gamblers, man. Catch y'all again on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.
And show me the money.
Whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.